Is that it? Is it over? Am I alive? Am I dead? Hey, it's Rex!
Captain Anderson, we found him! They're in
It's
here.
Garrus!
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Rex, I'm sorry. My friend Rex, I couldn't make it. Just kidding. Here I am. I'm good. What, you think it'd be that easy to take down Jean-Luc Picard? Not so fast. All right. I don't know what that means.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard.
Oh, sweet. Medal of
We're
Honor.
gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor,
Whoa!
on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Yeah, and you
Only
prefer
with you,
to
Master.
do nothing.
Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Not to ruin the moment, but we do have a couple sequels to get through.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
And there we are. Captain Jean-Luc Picard Shepard. What a fantastic commander, Captain Spectre Man. Well, I guess that's really it. I did this entire LP within the course of, just a few sit-downs. But, it felt like such a big adventure. Gosh, I've said before, right? Mass Effect series, one of my favorites, and I'm so excited to be LPing it. I can't believe I'm already done with Mass Effect 1. Now, Mass Effect 1, I have played a lot of times. I experimented a lot with it and its different options. I haven't played nearly as much of Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, although I have played them. Mass Effect 3, I'm not so worried about. Mass Effect 3, I think out of all of them, is the most fair. I mean, it just gives you a lot of opportunities to explore and talk and try different things out. Mass Effect 2, you gotta tread carefully. With all the stuff that we did in this Mass Effect, we'll have all the stuff to carry over that'll help us out. But, it's still gonna be something. Mass Effect 2, right? In this game, besides, of course, doing the actual missions and stuff like that, once you get that down, you pretty much got that down. I mean, there's different challenges and enemy groupings and stuff like that, but, I think the bigger challenge comes from, getting through conversations and stuff with your Paragon or Renegade points. Now, the way it works in this game is the more points you have, the more you can put your, level up into that stuff. Mass Effect 2 is completely different system. Mass Effect 2, it's all about percentages. What percent of the available Paragon points do you have dictates how much you can charm people. And that can be really difficult. If you miss an opportunity to get Paragon points, you miss opportunities later in the game to be able to do anything at all. So, unfortunately, while there is a certain amount of logic to that system, it makes it very challenging, and two, I don't know. I had another point. I can't remember what it was now, though. It makes it just so much more challenging because, I know, the other problem with it is you really don't have a choice. You can't really be a neutral Shepard. You are pretty much either a paladin or a total dick, because you have to make every Paragon and Renegade choice you can get. You can remedy it a little bit. You get a little bit of leeway for doing the original Mass Effect first, because you get, not all of your points, but you get a large portion of points that carry over, and those count as, bonus points. Something to the effect of, you start out with, 600% of the available Paragon points, because you just have a bunch of bonus points. Like when you have a bunch of, extra credit points above 100% in any class you take in, school. So that helps. There's other supports you can get. For instance, one of the things you can level up, I believe it's I can't remember what they call it, Commander or Spectre or something like that. It gives you, percentages of Paragon points, where it's okay, here you go, you get 70% more Paragon points. And so that'll help you out. And then there's also, when you get to Mass Effect 2, you can, alter your armor pieces specifically. Here we just had set armors. This time it's okay, you have a head slot, you have a body slot, you have arms, you have legs, you have stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. And there's a head item you get that increases your charm ability. So that's another remedy. As long as we tread carefully, make sure we talk to everyone, make sure we do all of our Paragon options and all that stuff, we should be fine as far as Mass Effect 2 is concerned. And we did as much as we possibly could in this game to carry over to Mass Effect 2. We're going to do the same dealio for Mass Effect 2 and also for Mass Effect 3 just for the sake of completion. But I really like how this whole series works. How it all connects, and how it's so well thought out. It just seems like a real, fully functional, fictional universe. And, you know, the gameplay is pretty solid. It's not, like, super revolutionary or amazing. I think it's pretty damn solid, though, as far as that's concerned. Fun enough. But the storytelling in it is, I think, just absolutely fantastic. And I'm excited to move on to Mass Effect 2, although, for me, it's actually going to be a pretty good chunk of time, recording-wise. I'm probably going to focus now on recording episodes of Pokemon Coliseum, which, at the time of this recording, I have not even started yet. I mean, because I probably still have a couple weeks episodes left at least of Amazing Island to upload, so I might wait a bit on that, focus my time for a bit on just other endeavors. We'll see. Maybe I'll just jump right into Coliseum and get really, really way ahead in my LPing schedule. Or I might start doing like a little bit of test running on Mass Effect 2 so I can remember what to actually do, so I'm not just going in there half blind. But that might be kind of a fun experience, you know. I played Mass Effect so much that I felt pretty comfortable with it. It might be fun if Mass Effect 2 we kind of explored a bit, experimented. Especially because I really don't have any sense of timing when it comes to the DLC packs. If I can even remember what DLC packs there are. I mean, Lair of the Shadow Broker is the big one. There's also Arrival, which I know was something with closer to the end. And then Project Overload, or Overlord, something like that. Project Overlord. That's one we have too. I think that might be it as far as Mass Effect 2 DLC is confirmed. Those three, I think that makes sense. 3 major DLC packs. And then Mass Effect 3 has Omega, Leviathan, and Citadel. That's probably what it is. I might take a break from recording for a bit so I can give my voice a chance to relax. I've been overusing it a bit between the LPs and teaching. It's not super late for me right now, but I probably should get it to bed so I can actually get a decent amount of sleep and still have time to work on what I need to work on for my final evaluation tomorrow. Feeling pretty good about it. I guess I'm more nervous about the results of my big test that I took. My big my big test for all my teaching stuff. So yeah, I guess that's it. That was Let's Play Mass Effect. That's only 1/3 of the trilogy, though. I'll see you guys next time when we start up Mass Effect 2. See you then.